Hello and welcome to the eighth Grain Kernels episode. I'm Sean Terpstra, and today, as my special guest, I have Heather Miller joining me, who is a grain origination specialist for Brigden, Dutton and Glencoe. How are you today, Heather?
I'm good, Shauna. How are you?
Really great. How is wheat progressing in your area?
We got rolling again on Sunday afternoon, and Monday and Tuesday were big days until we got copious amounts of rain yesterday, and that shut wheat harvest down.
How far along would you say wheat harvest is in your area?
So I cover Lambton, Middlesex, and Elgin counties. And Lambton County, I would call it probably around 50% in our Brigden zone where our branch is. Glencoe area, I would call us maybe 25 to 30% harvested. And I would call Dutton maybe slightly less, around that 20% mark.
So, are there any concerns with the wheat crop so far this year, or how's it looking coming off?
You know what? For the most part, the wheat crop's been excellent. We've had very heavy test weights. Some of the places we're shipping to are doing falling number tests. And a lot of people remember a few years ago with falling numbers, but everything's been really good in that respect. We're not seeing any vomitoxin in the wheat either. So that's a bonus also. So yeah, the quality's been great. Now, with the rain showers that we had yesterday, I think it's really important that farmers get a handle on what they have quality wise, because there's some pretty hefty discounts out there. And, goal is to try and minimize those discounts.
So, what would you suggest to the farmer then going forward after this rainfall?
There's lots of capabilities to get samples tested. And I think, if you're binning the wheat, taking, some samples out of each wagon as you're loading the bin is a great idea. Throw it in a 5-gallon pail. You get kind of a composite sample. If we're on the farm and you're going to load some wagons, let's try and get a sample tested and see what it looks like.
For sure. So with it being the middle of July, how are the beans and corn looking in your area? Are you seeing a lot amount of variability in the crop so far?
Absolutely. The Lambton County zone, the heavier ground in Middlesex County, the heavier ground in Elgin County. It's been a really tough spring. Producers were just planting soybeans on the weekend, and now, of course, we've got more rain. So we have corn, on sand ground that was planted very early is looking actually pretty good. Now, the corn's tall enough, maybe we can't see the water that's laying in the fields now, but the soybean fields out there, most of them, you can see all the water that's laying in it now. And there's a lot of water laying on the ground right now.
I don't doubt it. Well,
Yes.
thank you for your update on the crop progress so far, and thanks everyone for joining me, and see you all next time.